Hey guys, it's Steve from Life in 207. It's Friday, the evening of November 8th, and I'm glad that the election season is over. It was pretty stressful. I have a daughter being born on Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday, on the 13th of November, which is great and crazy news. Adding another one to my family. This will be my second kid. So I'm very, very excited. So you may not see videos for a week or two, even though I am going to try to shoot some this weekend to post while we're at the hospital and while we're at home spending time with family. That way I can still be up to date with videos, but we'll see. It will either happen or it won't. So forgive me if it doesn't. I appreciate you guys watching. I think it's cool that anyone is even interested in the videos that I shoot, but we're going to get into the box here of the Facebook Marketplace score. This is part 3. I believe this is part 3, and it's going to be the final video. We're going to get into the toolbox here, which has a lot of sockets. If you haven't seen the past 2 videos, I'd recommend going and taking a look at those. I paid $150, I believe, for everything, and I definitely got my money's worth. So let's just get right into it. All right. So there's a lot in here. A lot of sockets. So I hope this video isn't too boring. I am gonna kind of just pick through, and we'll just kind of sort them. We'll sort them and see what we can find. I will do a recap at the end in case me just saying random sockets is boring to you. I'll try to put everything in a row by brand, and we'll go from there. So at the top here, we got some large sockets. Start off with something good here. We got an SK in 7/8, and that's 1/2 inch 12 point. Love SK. We'll put the SK right there. We have this 1 inch PNC 6132 1/2 inch and 12 point. Here we got a Craftsman 1/2 inch 6 point. 1 1/16, and that's in G. And I'm pretty excited to be filling up some of these bigger Craftsmen. Every time I think I'm getting close to getting all the Craftsman letter codes and 6 points and 12 points, I end up being like, oh, I'm missing so many. So always great to get Craftsman. We got our Proto Challenger. 15/16, 1230 is the model number on there, and that looks like 1/4 inch to me. Or I'm sorry, 3/8. 3/8 inch there. And 12 point. Put the Protos right there. We have an Allanite 15/16. And that's in 1/2 inch 12 point. We got a Powercraft. 1/2 inch drive, 12 point, and 1 inch. Kind of rusty and crusty. Ooh, this one, speaking of rusty and crusty. This is her brand. And it's 15/16, 1/2 inch, 6 point. Pretty rusty. Gonna run out of spots for different brands here. We got an Industro 1 inch and 3/8 drive. That's pretty cool. 12 point. Do I have an Industro already? I don't think I do, so we'll have to set one there. We got a Snap-on 15/16. I didn't know there's Snap-on in here in this top drawer. I did kind of peek through a little bit. Snap-on 15/16 S-301 USA 1/2 inch 12 point 1/2 inch drive. Sweet, we'll make a Snap-on pile there. Globemaster 13/16. That's a little spark plug socket with the rubber and they're all rotted out. Put that in the, not junk, but just miscellaneous socket pile. Here we got a Thorson 11/16 622J, and that is in 3/8, 12 point. Thorson over here, I suppose. We got another SK 15/16 deep 40830. That's in 1/2 drive, and that's a 12 point. We got a Plum 7/8 and 1/2 drive, 12 point. Bonnie 3/4. Well, this is interesting. It's like a dual socket here. We got 3/4 and 13/16 on one side and 3/4 on the other. This is Bonnie P2426. That's kind of neat. Here we got a PNC 6026 13/16, and that's in 1/2 drive, 12 point. Here we got a SK 40132, and that's 1 inch, 1/2 drive, 12 point. Love the SK, love seeing that. I am not seeing a brand on this one. It's 1 1/8, and it's in 1/2 drive, 12 point. Except for some initials, I'm not seeing a manufacturer or a brand. So that's interesting. Here's our Proto Challenger in 1 inch, and that's 1232 in 3/8, 12 point. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just throwing some stuff that's not really important in not a scrap metal bin, but just kind of like bring to the flea market bin. All right, I don't recognize this brand. This says SD-13/16, and it's got a W and a diamond, and made in the USA. What do you guys think that is? Not entirely sure. Made in the USA, 2222. This is Defiance, Toledo. And that's a 12 point. And 1 inch, 1/2 drive. Ooh, we got a pretty worn out SK here, 13/16. That's a 12 point. And that's in 3/8, 13/16. Pour chrome on that. We got Sears genuine replacement parts. Part number 610662-000. And I'm not entirely sure what this is. It's got like a call it in it. I'll have to look that up. See what that is. Maybe eBay will have a new old stock we can reference. That was just an extension. I'm trying to take out some of the stuff that's not important. Here we got a little T-handle here. I'm not seeing a brand on it. Nope. Here we have a snap-on, but I can't, it's a little flex head here and 3/8, but I can see that it says snap-on and just make it out. And it says 6, and then that's it. So it's just a, wow, look at that. That crude, they used a nail to keep this in place. Not, I mean, obviously not Snap-on did, but whoever owned this. Think I can warranty that? That's interesting. Here we have a Bonnie, some pretty worn chrome, 13/16, 1/2 inch, 12 point. All right, we got a PNC 6128 7/8. That's in 1/2 inch, 12 point. Ooh, we got a nice underline C Craftsman 3/4. See if we can't clean that up for the Craftsman collection. A little crusty, and that's in 1/2 inch drive, 12 point. All right, we got an SK 15/16 40130, and that's in 12 point, 1/2 inch drive. Love getting SK stuff. Here we got a no-name brand spark plug socket. Another one of these sockets here. As far as I can tell, we have a no brand name flex head here. Yeah, I'm not seeing a name on there, but it's 1/2 inch. Here's a snap-on flex head and 3/8. It's actually got like a 12 point socket on it. That's I thought it was an adapter, but it says 9628. I don't see the size. So I'll put that with the snap-on stuff. This could be another snap-on, but again, the markings on it are very hard to see. Got this little nut driver, T-handle nut driver. It's actually a square bit driver. That's pretty neat. And this is, I don't see a brand, I just see a number 207 and some other stamp I can't see. Getting close to the end of the top here. We got a 15/16 Allanite. Japan. There's another Allanite. We'll put those together. Ooh, here we go. I don't know why I find this interesting, but we got a Kmart Auto 1/4 inch driver here. And we have a no name 5/16 socket, 1/4 inch socket on it. But yeah, that'll definitely go with my Kmart stuff that I have floating around here somewhere. All right, well, that's the end of the top. Go to the next drawer down. We have what looks like to me some sort of like blunt hatchet with a really loose handle. I actually don't know if this is more of just like a tool more than like something you use to split wood. As far as like, it's because it's so blunt and it comes to, you know, it's not sharp. Maybe it was sharp at one point. I don't know. But we have a tiny hatchet here. That's pretty sweet. I'd love to get into like redoing hatchets, saving the handles, replacing the handles, and maybe someday I will. It's all about time, which I don't have a whole lot of right now. This drawer is empty, and there was nothing else in there except for those two hatchets. up this little box here. Let's see what we got. All right, we got, I'm just going to try to be quick about this. We got a Sears 12 mil, and that's 3/8. Here we got a Proto Challenger, and that's 3/8 drive and 9/16 12 point. We got this, I want to say large flathead, or sorry, Phillips socket here. And it's F2G, but I don't see a maker. Got this bit driver. It goes to some sort of screwdriver here, like some sort of screwdriver handle. It says 7/16. We have a Cal 12/18 and 9/16 12 point 3/8. Here we get another Proto 9/16 and 12 point 3/8. Got a little flex head. It looks unbranded. I don't see anything on there. Here we have another Challenger 12/14. And that's going to be in 7/16 12 point 3/8 drive. Got a Sears 3/8 12 point and 3/8 drive. These Sears sockets look really like they were not used at all. Their chrome looks really good on them. So I do collect Sears sockets, so those will definitely go into the collection. We got this little no-name 3/8 to 1/4 inch adapter. Here's another little no-name adapter extension. Got a Cal 12/12. I can't see the sizing on there. That's in 3/8 drive, 12 point. Here's a Sears 3/16 and 1/4 inch, 12 point. I think I can probably pull all the Sears out because they just look so clean. They're easy to tell which ones they are. Got a Sears 5/16. Oh, this is a, what, the 8-point socket. Here's another one, 8-point. I believe that's what they're called. Sears 1/4 inch, 8-point. Here's a Sears 7 mil 6-point. Sears 7/16, and that's in 12 point, and that's 3/8 drive. Here's a Sears 11/32, and that's a 6-point and 1/4 inch. Sears 9 mil and 6-point and 1/4 inch. Sears 1/2 inch, 12 point and 3/8. Here we have a Sears 5 mil and 6 point there. 1/4 inch drive. Here's a Sears 6 mil, 1/4 inch and 6-point drive. Sears was pretty early stuff, so it's interesting to see the millimeters, the metric stuff. 1/4 inch and 1/4 inch drive, 6-point. Whoop, dropping stuff. Here we got a Sears 9/32, dropping more stuff. And that's in 6-point as well, 1/4 inch drive. Here's a 4 mil in Sears, and that's a 1/4 inch drive and 6-point. Here's a Sears 7/8, or sorry, 7/32, 1/4 inch drive, 6-point. Let's see if there's any more of those guys missing. Yep, there's a couple in here. That's pretty neat. I'm actually excited to add those to the Sears Craftsman collection. We got a Sears 10 mil. Oh my God, it's not missing, guys. The 10 mil is not missing. That's in 6-point, 1/4 inch. I don't know if I should put this down. That might go missing. Got a Proto Challenger 3/8 and 3/8 drive, and that's in 12-point. I got a PNC 9/16 and 12-point and 3/8 drive. PNC. A Snap-on 3/8 and 3/8 drive, and that's F312, and that is a 8-point socket. This one says Snap-on as well, and it just says, looks like someone put a big B on there. And this is F-408. It's another 8-point socket there. Looks like 1/4 inch. No name. Another no name. Try to get all these no names out of here. Here we have a T10 Bonnie 5/16, and that's a 3/8 drive and 12-point. All right, I got a Proto Challenger 9/16, and that's 12/18 and a 12-point, and that's 3/8 drive. We have a PNC 3/8, and the model on that is 3012, and that's 3/8 drive, 12-point. Here we have a Blackhawk slotted socket here, 34991, and 3/8 drive. There's a little chewed up there on the end. Little no-name adapter I missed. Here we have a Husky 7/16 and 12-point and 1/4 inch drive. And we have a Craftsman. Let's see, Craftsman 1/4 inch to 3/8, and that's double line V. Pretty sweet. All right, we're at the bottom of the drawer here. We got plenty more to go, so excuse me for the long video. Got this nut driver from Vermont American, new old stock. 1/4 inch. That's pretty sweet. Got another Sears 5/16 and 6-point 1/4 inch drive. And I don't know if this is Sears. It does say Japan, like all the other Sears stuff, I believe is. No, the Sears stuff's Taiwan. So I was hoping that this was a Sears breaker bar, but it's not. It's a little 1/4 inch breaker bar from Japan. Couple extensions here. Here's a Sears 6-inch 1/4 inch extension. That is the first Sears extension I have that I own now. That's pretty sweet. Here's a Japan 6-inch 1/4 inch. I'm gonna pull this whole drawer out of faster. There we go. All right, we got a Challenger, Proto Challenger 12/28 and 7/8, 12-point, and that's 3/8 drive. Here's an Allenite 7/8 in 1/2 inch 12-point drive. Back to the SK 40134, 1 1/16, 1/2 inch drive, and 12-point. Again, I'm always excited to get SK. Here's a Husky 15/16 that's seen better days. That's in 12-point, half-inch drive. A Wizard HR 2669 Wizard 7/8 and half-inch drive, 12-point. I don't see too much Wizard. Come across it every once in a while. Sweet. Here's a Walden 4024 3/4. And that's in 12-point, 3/8 drive. Also don't come across Walden all that much. Here's a Thorson 3/8 drive, 12-point, 13/16. Start a Thorson thing right there. Here's an Allenite 1-inch, half-inch drive, and 12-point. There's another pretty abused Allenite. You can barely read it. Can't even see the size. That's 12-point and half-inch drive. Here's a Husky and 5/8, 3/8 drive. And that's in 12-point. The Huskies over here, I believe. Here's a Thorson 5/8 deep 620J. 12-point, 3/8. Here's another Allenite 13/16. These ones have seen some use. I'll tell you, the chrome is pretty bad. That's in half-inch drive, 12-point. Here we got a Rusty Crusty SK 7/8, half-inch, 12-point. SK 40136 1 1/8, half-inch, 12-point. Definitely love getting all these SK. Here we have an Industro 6228 7/8 USA. That's in 3/8, 12-point. Here we have an Blackhawk 40130 and cannot see the size. It's 12-point, half-inch. Here's a 19mm Sears, and that's in 3/8 drive, 12-point. Love that. Here's a 13/16 Thorson, number 326. 12-point, 3/8. Proto Challenger 12/26 and 13/16, and that's in 3/8, 12-point. Here's an Allenite 11/16 and 12-point, and that's in 3/8. A Thorson 13/16 model 326 and 12-point, and that's 3/8 drive. Here's an SK that is so beat up I cannot read anything on it. I'll show it to you real quick. That's half-inch drive. Maybe we can put that on the wire wheel. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. That one's going to have to see some evapor rust or wire wheel before we determine that one. This is an Underline C Craftsman, but it's very, very rusted. It might be too far gone. The wall is pretty attacked with rust, so we'll see what we can do. Got a 3/4 Allenite and 3/8, 12-point. Definitely not going to be able to read that one. Here's a Snap-on 9/16 Impact. Or I believe that says, oh, I'm sorry, it doesn't say Impact, it says IMF 190. It's got the patent number on there. Pretty sweet. Some older Snap-on in this box. Here's a SK that's really, really crusty, hard to see. Here's a PNC 3022 and 11/16, and that's in 3/8 12 point. We have a 13/16 Thorson, number 326, 12 point and 3/8. A Husky in 9/16, that's pretty rough, and 12 point 3/8. And a Sears 5/8 and 3/8 drive, 12 point. Lots of Sears, I'm loving that, I really am. Here's a Proto 11/16, 5022, and that's in 12 point 3/8. Try to sort through some of these no names things real quick. Wow, this one's been, I don't know which size that is, but it's been brazed. I'm going to say that's not going to hold up very well. Maybe it would. We got an SK that's barely readable. Sad to see that. That's in, I can't even see the size, but it's in 3/8 drive. Probably not going to be able to save it. Here's an Industro Select 6420 and 5/8. And that's 1/2 inch, 12 point. We got a 5/8 Husky, 1220, and that's in 3/8 drive, 12 point. An Allenite 7/16, that's pretty rough, 12 point, 1/2 inch drive. Got a 5/8 Thorson 320, and that's in 3/8 drive, 12 point. A Challenger 1220 and 5/8. That's 12 point, 3/8 drive. Here's a Sears 17 mil. Man, it'd be cool to get a full set of these. And that's in 12 point, 3/8 drive. All right, we got a 13/16 Thorson 326. That's a 12 point and 3/8. We have a 16 mil SP, and that would be a spark plug. Looks unbranded. I believe it is. Let's just double check. We have a Cal 1218, 9/16 and 12 point, 3/8 drive. I had some Cal down here somewhere. We have an Industrial Super 11/16, and that's in 3/8 drive, 12 point. A Thorson 5/8, 320, 12 point, 3/8 drive. An Allenite 1/2 inch in 1/2 inch drive, 12 point. Here's a Sears 9/16 and 12 point, and that's 3/8 drive. And we got a Thorson in 5/16, number 310. That's 12 point. Thorson 5/8, 320, 12 point, 3/8 drive. Got an Allenite 5/8, 12 point, 3/8 drive. An SK 45120 and 5/8, 12 point. 3/8 drive, I believe I've said that. Here's a New Britain, 1/2 inch. And that's in 3/8 drive, 6 point. Husky 11/16 in 12 point, 3/8. Getting down to the end here. If you've stuck with me so far, you're a true champion. So this is definitely a long video. We got a Sears 15mm in 3/8, 12 point. Here's a Sears 3/4, 12 point, 3/8. These are very clean. I'm really liking how clean those Sears are. A Pennins Corp, 11/16, number 1622. That's in 12 point, 1/2 inch. A Thorson 5/8, 320, 3/8 drive. Seeing a lot of duplicates. An Allenite 9/16 and 1/2 inch drive. We got a Thorson 7/16 deep 614JX, and that's in 6 point, 3/8 drive. Got a Proto Challenger 12/22, 11/16, 12 point, 3/8 drive. A Sears 11/16, 12 point, 3/8. Got a Sears 14mm in 12 point, 3/8 drive. A Craftsman, not a whole lot of Craftsman in this lot, 11/16, and that's single line V, 12 point, 3/8 drive. An Allenite, 1/2 inch, 12 point, 3/8 drive. An Industro, 11/16, and that's model 6222, and that's in 3/8, 12 point. Got a Thorson, number 316, 1/2 inch, and 3/8 drive, 12 point. And I believe the last one here is a PNC 3024, and that's in 3/4 and 3-inch drive, 3/8 drive, not 3-inch drive, and that is a 12 point. So the chrome's a little beat up on that, but yeah, like I said, if you're with me till the end, you're a true champion, because there's been a lot here. So yeah, that's what I got in that entire Facebook lot. Definitely worth $150. I will do a little bit of organization and do just a close-up look of what we got as far as this part. So thanks for watching. All right, just wanted to show you a close-up look of everything. Not everyone's going to want to sit around and listen to me list off sockets, so I just figured I'd do this at the end. Here is the Challenger stuff I got, the Proto Challenger. Pretty decent. Here's some of the Cal sockets. And here are the Thorson sockets I picked up in that lot. In the rear, we have Allenite. I've noticed that there's quite a few duplicates. I don't know if this guy dealt with warranties or what. Here's SK. Picked up some decent sizes. They'll certainly go into the collection after they get cleaned up. Here's some Industro. And it goes into the Craftsman I found. Not a whole lot this time. Some Bonnie in the rear. some PNC. Here's all those Sears sockets. Definitely added a lot to my collection. Some of the more random hand tools. There's that Kmart 1/4-inch driver there. There's a replacement part, which I'll have to look up. Here's some of the random brand sockets, like Walden, Wizard, Pennington Court, things I don't see all the time. And here's all the random no-name, and there's a few name stuff in there that just is too far gone, so it's going to go in the flea market bin, I believe. So that's what I picked up. That's the final video, guys. Also, those hatchets there. Thanks for watching.